and this will really speed up your wash days. I'm done this side of my hair. I did the tension method with Good morning and welcome back to another week in my hair. My hair is a mess and it is time to get this done. Last week I had my hair in heatless curls. My ends are very dry. Oh, I have a little split end there. I'm gonna actually trim it. I got these scissors from Sally's maybe 3 years ago. And anytime I see a little dead end or starting to split, I just trim them. Okay, I'm gonna flat iron my hair because in 2 weeks I am gonna be relaxing my hair. So to make the relaxer day process easier, a little bit speedier, I'm just going to press out my hair. And you can tell which ends are not dead, but splitting. There's a little white ball on this hair strand, and if I bend it, it bends, which means the hair is gonna just break. So those are the ones I just snip off above where it's gonna snap. I've never shared doing this, I don't think, on my videos, but I do this regularly. I think I did it more so when I was stretching my trims to 4 months. And I am doing laundry, so excuse the washing machine if you do hear it. So someone asked me how I retain length, and I'm gonna share that in this video. My list is very short. I find those heatless rollers really dry your hair out because they're made out of satin, and satin is just plastic. I'm also finger detangling my hair while I do this because it's been probably a week since I brushed my hair because I had the heatless rollers in. And I talked about this before, but I don't brush my hair every day. I'm just gonna pin this little section up. And I did pick up a couple new products this week. I don't like to use the same products week to week just because I don't want my hair to get used to it. And I feel like it will stop doing what it needs to do. So I do like to change up my products frequently, as I'm sure you're aware by watching my videos by now. I did go to Winners because I ended up getting some free money on a gift card from there. And I really wanted a clarifying shampoo, and I picked up the Creamy Deep Cleansing Shampoo. This removes heavy product buildup, moisturizes, softens, detangles, promotes healthy hair. I don't know if it still comes in the olive oil relaxers. I could actually relax my hair today, but I want to wait and not relax my hair for 2 weeks just because my anniversary is around then and I'm going to get my hair dyed and I want fresh hair for my anniversary, relaxer and dye. So that's what I'm going to do. Before I go in with a brush to detangle my hair, like I said, I'm just finger detangling. That will stop any unnecessary breakage. Another important tip, and I've shared this before, I only do my hair when I'm in the mood to do it. I'm not gonna rush my hair, and I think that honestly has helped with me being able to retain length definitely as being in the mood to do it. I just make sure that anytime I'm gonna wash my hair, I delegate at least 3 hours to doing it. That way I'm not rushed. I was actually gonna do my hair on Monday, but then I got busy and I was like, I'm not rushing, so I'm gonna just do my hair on Wednesday. And before I get started on my hair, I am gonna actually change my clothes because I will be applying oil on my hair. And I don't want that to drip on my cute pajamas or Wes's zip-up hoodie. My ends look fine now. I think it was just that front section that had, because I just got my hair trimmed not long ago. I'm actually gonna change my clothes now and I'm going to get started on my hair. So just give me 1 quick second. So I'm gonna just part my hair actually in 4 sections. That way it's easier to work in the sections. Cause I am gonna be, like I said, flat ironing my hair this week and blow drying my hair because I really wanna stretch out my roots. So I'm gonna part my hair in 4 sections. My roots are very gray. And I actually think I figured out a way to start stretching my relaxers is the last 2 weeks I'm trying to stretch it out is to just blow out my hair. I don't think there's really any other way around this. I'm gonna pin each section up. I definitely have not shared this on camera before because when my hair usually gets to this state, I usually relax it. I'm not someone that stretches relaxers, but maybe this will be the year I start stretching my relaxers. Last year I tried, it was not a success, but as you see, if you're familiar with any of my content last year, my 2025 hair list is in the playlist. I have a playlist with 2025 hair content, but you would see how much my hair has grown in the last year. Since my hair is very dry, I think I'm at 6 or 7 weeks post relaxer. I am going to actually part this section back here in half. I picked this up the other day actually. It's a moisture recovery hair mask by Joico, and I'm gonna mix this with my Amla hair followed oil. I'm gonna pre-deep condition before I wash my hair today. I used to do this all the time when I started my hair journey 15 years ago. I'm just gonna detangle each section, being very gentle with my ends. I'm gonna apply a little bit of water just on my ends. Give it a little bit of slip so it's not getting tangled when I'm trying to detangle it. And I'm not going to apply much water. I don't want it soaking wet, but just a little damp. This process will definitely help. Oh, I don't have much oil left. I need to go pick one of these up, but I have enough for today. So I'm going to add a little bit, or not a little bit, like a good size amount of the deep conditioner, mix in some of that hair oil, and do this on each section and really focusing the product on the ends. And while I do this, I'm gonna share my key tips for retaining length. See how nice those tangles came out? I'm gonna go in with my brush and just make sure I brush through the product. And this will really speed up your wash days. If your hair is dry, really tangled, if you had curls in, see? Boom. Number 1, I wash my hair regularly. So previously I would always wash my hair every 4 days, but now that I've started this new journey in 2026, I'm washing my hair definitely once a week. Every 7 to 8 days, I'm washing my hair. Number 2, I use a hair mask every week when I wash my hair. I don't leave my hair masks on for a long period of time. I just kind of leave them on while I'm in the shower, 5 or 10 minutes, and then I rinse them through. In the past, anytime I've done a hair mask and I leave it on, it just feels like, I feel like it has the opposite effect. Like it makes my hair very unmanageable, I'd say. So I stopped doing long deep conditions a long time ago. Probably 10 years ago I stopped doing them. I used to do them. I would sleep in them and do all that stuff, but I don't do them anymore. I don't feel any benefit to them. Again, from my hair texture, I know some people's hair thrives on that overnight or long deep conditions, but yeah, I don't like it. I get my hair trimmed every 3 months. I used to do 4 months, but the last time I went to the salon after 3 months, she told me I can probably come every 4 months because I take good care of my hair. I'm gonna maybe try that out. I don't know. I just know when my hair needs to be trimmed. It just doesn't lay properly. The comb gets stuck. That's when I always make my appointment to get my hair done. I'm gonna also apply some of this conditioner on my nape. I should have actually showed you guys before I started doing my hair how crazy my hair looks. And that's okay. We can't always have perfect hair, right? But I know yesterday, like my nape was just so dry. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit extra of this. And this conditioner, I picked this up from Winners, like I said, and it was $13. So it was a very good price. Now I'm just gonna roll this up and do the same thing on the rest of the sections. My 4th tip is I use as little heat as possible. I know you guys see me using my hooded dryer attachment. That is indirect heat. I'm only gonna be applying physical direct heat today because my roots will not lay flat and I'll need to put more heat on my hair when I'm flat ironing it. So that's why I'm gonna go in with a blow dryer when doing my hair today. But again, even though I'm gonna be blow drying my hair, the setting will be super low. Usually I'll do warm heat, and then once my sections are 90% dry, I go on with cool heat just to really lock in any moisture. My 5th tip is I moisturize my hair every other day. I think when I do it every day, it tends to weigh my hair down. Unless my hair is flat ironed, that's when I definitely will apply oils daily because my hair needs that extra little oomph, I feel. But when my hair has just been blown out or it's just like whatever, I don't apply moisture to my hair every day. My 6th tip is be very gentle and kind to your hair. Don't rush your wash days, don't rush your stylings. If you don't have enough time, and you would know how much time it takes to do your hair, Leave it for a day when you can dedicate the time needed towards doing your hair. And everyone in my house knows when it's hair day, it's hair day. So if my husband says, oh, hey, let's go on a date tonight, I'm gonna say no, because I need to do my hair. I'm not gonna let anyone rush me when it comes to my hair. I'm gonna just apply a little extra on my ends. My 7th tip is keeping your ends tucked. When my hair is blown out, if I am in the house, I have a bonnet on. My hair is marinating for when it's time to go out. I'm not gonna waste my blown out hair, my pressed out hair, rubbing up against clothing or anything, snapping, breaking off. So I always make sure my bonnet's on or my ends are tucked. I very rarely have a ponytail out with my ends just out, like rubbing on clothing. And the last few weeks I even had my hair in updo, but my ends were away. Secondly, when I look at my ends and I just kind of check them out, I pull out my scissors and I'm gonna dust them. And my last tip is I always use a heat protectant. Even though I'm not using direct heat when I blow dry my hair under my hooded dryer attachment, I always make sure that I have a heat protectant on my hair. Even a heat protectant from the sun. I remember a few years ago, we went away and I was just like outside living my best life in the sun every day. And that's when I noticed, I remember how dry my hair was. It had heat damage basically because it was so hot in the sun and I never thought about it. I know Aveda, I used to always purchase Aveda products for my hair. I don't purchase them anymore. I honestly don't. This is just me personally. I don't think it's necessary to spend a lot of money on hair products. I know I get Olaplex and all those products, but I do get them from Cosmoprof, so they are heavily discounted. I don't pay over $20 for products ever. Even the Amika, that stuff is so cheap there compared to the markup at Sephora and other places I see it. And I'm flat ironing my hair. I don't flat iron my hair on anything higher than 330 or 350, I think the lowest setting is. I'm in need of a new hairbrush, so I need to go and pick one up. Another thing I'm gonna say is usually I brush my hair from the ends up, but I only do that if, let's say I start brushing and if I feel like if there's a knot like halfway through, then I'll go back and I'll rebrush it working from the bottom up. I'm only gonna let this sit on my hair for no longer than 20 minutes and I'm gonna hop in the shower. But before I go, let me show you what I'm gonna use when I get in the shower today. So just to recap, to detangle my hair today, I used my Amla Hair Fallout Hair Oil, and I got this from the Indian store, and I used my Moisture Recovery Joico Hair Mask. Now when I get in the shower, I'm gonna do my first wash with my olive oil creamy aloe shampoo. And this, I believe, is a clarifying shampoo. It just doesn't specify on it that it is a clarifying shampoo, but it does say removes heavy product buildup. Then for my second wash, I'm gonna go in with my Cara Care Hydrating Detangling Shampoo. And then I'm gonna finish it off with my hydrating conditioner. So I'll see you guys when I come back and I'm ready to... My hair is nice and fresh. I have my mic on because Wes is on the phone. I'm going to apply my Olaplex number 6, number 9 per usual. And then before I blow dry, sorry, I had to put all these clips back in my hair. I'm gonna part my hair in my section. So for my products today, I found this underneath the sink. Pantene Heat Primer protects up to 450 degrees. I'm gonna use this. I'm also gonna use my blowout spray because it's supposed to speed up the process when you're blow drying. And then when I'm all done, my hair is dried, I'm gonna go in with my last little bit of Olaplex number 7. When my hair is wet, I will use a spray heat protectant. And then when my hair is dry, I like to go in with an oil heat protectant. But it doesn't really matter as long as you're protecting your hair. I'm gonna part my hair back in the 4 sections to blow it dry because that should speed up the process. I loved the way my hair felt when I rinsed out that deep conditioner in the oil. Oh, it felt so good. And I'm not gonna lie, it did speed up my wash day. My hair was more manageable now that my roots are a little bit more textured. I have so many products on this desk, I need to put stuff away. Just my Olaplex number 6, number 9. When I blow dry my hair today, I'm gonna use it in super small sections. Oh, it's pretty tangled. I'm gonna work from the ends up because my hair is tangled. That's better. You just need a little TLC, tender love and care. And then I'm gonna go in with my blow dry spray and my hair primer. I've applied all my product. I'm gonna part my hair in my sections. And I'm gonna actually part each of these sections in, like, you're gonna see how small my sections are gonna be, because I don't wanna put any excessive heat on my roots. I want my roots to get as straight and as flat as possible. I actually was gonna order a mini flat iron. I have a small flat iron from when I had my pixie cut, and it's by GHD, but I do not like using it because it doesn't have set degrees on it. And it gets really hot. It gets so hot that it will turn off. I was gonna order a mini flat iron. They're cheap on Amazon. They're only like 25 bucks, but I decided not to. I put my dryer attachment on just so that way my hair can stay in the same direction and it doesn't get frizzy. And I'm gonna go in with this round brush. I'm gonna start blow drying my hair just by doing the tension method. Let's see how long this takes me. Let me see, what time is it? It is currently 11:09. Let's see what time I finish. I'm done this side of my hair. What I did was, obviously you see me, but I did the tension method with my roots, and then I went in with my paddle brush just to make sure all my ends were dry, and then I shocked my hair at the end for the last maybe 10 seconds or so with just cold air. So this is how this side of my hair is looking. It feels really soft, actually. I'm very impressed with those products. I would say though, if you're gonna use this or this, don't just apply a little bit. In the back section, I added a little bit extra and the back section felt a little bit waxy. I'm gonna just pin this section away and get started on this side. It is currently 11:36. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I think I've perfected a good blowout. When I was in the shower and I was conditioning my hair, I didn't apply the conditioner on my roots. I only applied it from maybe mid-shaft down, only really concentrating it on the ends. I have very little shedding as well. That's all I have, which is like nothing. This is so crazy how little shedding I have and how soft my hair is, how straight my roots are. I'm not going to flat iron my hair until either tomorrow or Friday. Fix my part. I'll see you guys in a few days. Good morning, it is the next day and it's time to flat iron my hair. I'm actually going to use my GHD mini plate to do my edges and my nape before I flat iron my hair. I talked about this before. This is the one I don't like. This is the flat iron I had when I had my pixie cut because you can't adjust the heat setting. It's just on or off and it gets very hot. And that's why I'm just going to use it first to do, like I said, my edges and my nape. And then I'm going to go in with my regular flat iron. I'm not going to add any extra products to my hair because I don't want to weigh my hair down. And I'm just going to start at my nape. The one thing though about the GHD flat iron is it heats up extremely quick. I think it's like within 20 seconds it's ready to go. And I'm just going to use my round brush just to do the chase method. And I'm only doing my roots with this flat iron. I have this set on the lowest setting, so it's only set to 300 degrees.
But you ain't even seen my dark side. It's just for you only. So baby, do it right, do me right. We can go all the time. We can move fast, then rewind. When you put your body on mine and collide, collide. It could be one of those nights where we don't turn off the lights. Wanna see your body on mine and collide, collide. Baby, it's all yours if you want me. All yours if you want me. Put it down if you want me tonight. Say it's all yours if you want me. All yours if you want me. Put it down if you want me. Let's collide.
I'm just finishing up I ended up turning the flat iron up to 340 when I got to my crown. The hair at my crown was extremely coarse. I just jacked the heat up a bit because also I want the top to be nice and straight. I've decided I'm not gonna bother pressing out my edges because they're gonna revert anyways from the shower and sweating at night and the gym, so it doesn't make any sense to me. It probably took me about an hour, if not a little bit longer, to press up my hair. I worked in paper thin see-through sections when I was doing my crown. All done. So tonight I will just go in and apply my bonding hair oil by Shea Moisture, my ordinary edge drop. So that's another reason why I don't think it's really necessary to press out my edges. And I don't really like have a lot of edges, to be honest. I never have. My hair has always been pretty fine edges. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Baby, I love you. You ain't what you say. Say my name, say my name. You acting kinda shady. They calling me baby. Why the sudden change? Say my name. No one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. You ain't what you say. Say my name. You acting kinda shady. They calling me baby. Better say my name. Yeah, 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 yeah.